Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. The two men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Gio Gonzalez gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last three starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Digging in, David Peralta. He will lead this one off today. First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest three-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first two games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the third game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game three. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club. And the changeup is way low that time.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Hit out towards second. Murphy has it. Throw on to first in time. One away. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. In head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez, it's been very good. 9 for 14. The 1-0 delivery. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Fastball right back to the mound. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing. only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Stepping up now, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Washington, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Too high, and it's 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
In now is Adam Eaton. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Turner gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And we can see that the Nationals are currently right on top of the NL in that department. Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. This guy stole over 40 bases last year, Matt. Over 40. That's a big number, especially in today's game when guys don't run a whole lot.
And now Bryce Harper. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's gone 2 for 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Two-run home run here for Bryce Harper. 8th home run of the season for him. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest hardest parts about standing out there on the bump, giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 261 the average coming into action here. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First offering on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Ready with the 0-2.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the third out.
Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 2-0 Washington. Up next for Arizona, A.J. Pollock in head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez. He's 4 for 11.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Harper. 1 out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the dish, Matt Wieters. Not easy to do his job at get out of that crouch at 6'4", 6'5", and throw an absolute rocket down to second base. And, oh, by the way, hit from both sides of the plate. Look for him to have a big day today.
Coming to the plate now, John Ryan Murphy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
To third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Batting sixth, right fielder,
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Steven Souza. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Murphy stands at first with one out. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two. Here it comes on 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. In for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. One left for Arizona. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Daniel Murphy now, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Nope.
Up
That's a ball.
high. 2-1 now.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Hit down the line at first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Set to get his day started, Michael Taylor. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And the pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's 1 for 3. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to count to the switch hitting catcher, Matt Wieters. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 2 full. Nationals on top, 2-0. A look there at the Washington Monument, not far from Nationals Park, on a great day for baseball in D.C. Ready now, Devin Marrero, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
2-2. And he got him.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Robbie Ray, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. One out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. And we show you the Nationals leaders in that category. You can see he's right up there at the top of the list. Striding in once again, David Peralta. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Now here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
0-1's the count.
Peralta is off at first with 2 away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now there's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
Looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0 home. Hard hit ball to short. Turner gloves it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. In now for Washington, Gio Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Gio Gonzalez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Digging in to try it again, Trey Turner. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Eaton. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. One and two now to Adam Eaton. One out and a runner on second base. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Peralta. He can't get there as it falls in. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Hey, you know, Dero, a lot of the top pitchers, if you're going to get to them, you want to get to them early. This is a big lead, 3-0 early against a very good pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, they have to feel good about this one, Dan. Going to have to find a way to slowly tack on runs. But if you would have told this offense they'd have 3 early, they would have took it.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back safely. From the belt, the pitch. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. Line drive, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Into the box, Ryan Zimmerman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. Eaton At second, Harper. At first, one gone. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that's off the left field wall. And he's in safely at third, as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Standing in now, Anthony Rendon. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
The batter, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Still only one out in the inning. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. One run is scored. And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So it's an early shower here this afternoon as this will not go down as one of his better outings. Randall Delgado is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box now, Michael Taylor, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Soft liner to the right side, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
In now, Matt Wieters, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
The 0-2 delivery. Struck him out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first three pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the fourth pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Stepping in now, Gio Gonzalez. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is on the ground over the first. Marte fields it cleanly. And that will load the bases now on a costly miscue indeed.
You know, D-Row, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this is taken outside for ball one. Murphy, the runner at third. Taylor on second. Gonzalez on at first with 2 down. 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Popped up. Goldschmidt is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Nationals lead it 7-0. Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
John Ryan Murphy.
Now at the plate, John Ryan Murphy. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The 0-1 on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. No runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Standing in now, Steven Souza, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Ready with the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now the 2-1. Strike 2 swinging. Into the corner and slicing foul. Runner goes for second. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Two out here and a runner at second. Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Eaton. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 home. This is line to left. Peralta is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. Here's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started. Digging in once again, Bryce Harper. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. A bouncer to the left side. To his left, Marrero. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Ryan Zimmerman. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's set, and the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. So 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Digging in now, Devin Marrero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Randall Delgado. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there, and sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Into the box now, David Peralta, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Striding in, Nick Ahmed. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. On its way is pitch number 75. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. In now is Anthony Rendon. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
Anthony Rendon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 1-1 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Two pitches a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Up next for the Nationals, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Daniel Murphy, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. Nobody out, runner on first. There's a swing and a miss. Says, oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out. And it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box, Michael Taylor. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. It's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Rendon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side, but foul. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Nationals leave 1, but they're still in control, 7-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, first baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The 1-1. is in there for strike number 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there on the graphic, he's off to a hot start, leading the NL in that category here for the first month of the season. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, A.J. Pollard. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
The catcher, number 36, John Ryan Murphy.
Digging in, John Ryan Murphy, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here comes the first pitch. That's a fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, Giro, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
In now, Steven Souza, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. A fastball that just misses inside. Set and the 1-1 pitch, and the changeup is way low that time.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Swing and a ground ball to third, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Gio Gonzalez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Gio Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pollard comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. There is Ahmed in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Striding in now for the Nats, Adam Eaton. Jorge De La Rosa gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And now Bryce Harper, as he'll take a look at ball 1. His career line against De La Rosa. He's 4 for 13. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Eaton, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. De La Rosa comes set. Here it is on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. A payoff pitch one more time. Full count still. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Digging in once again, Ketel Marte. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up Devin Marrero. And that misses for ball 1. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
A runner at first with no outs here. Two and 1. Hit on the ground out to short. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
Jeff Mathis will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Jeff Mathis.
Ball 1. In head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez, he's got 2 hits in 16 tries. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Hit the other way out toward right field. Zimmerman ranging into shallow right, and that's the 3rd out. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Fernando Salas enters now in a mop-up role, as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Fernando Salas.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there's ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ahmed has it. Tough throw to first. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Marte has it. 1 there. On to Goldschmidt. A double play. Inning over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, David Peralta. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First offering on its way. Nope. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. Murphy's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 8th inning here from our nation's capital. Homestanding Nationals lead this one as you get a look at the line score through the first 7 and change. Ready for another shot now. Nick Ahmed. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now here's the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. This one's down to third. Rendon has it. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
A ball and a strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Taylor. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Andrew Chafin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in to try it again, Michael Taylor. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Michael Taylor.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The catcher, number 32, Matt Weeder.
Ready for another chance? Matt Wieters. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Pitch on the way. Hit back up the middle. Ahmed fields it cleanly. On to first, and Wieters is set down now, 2 away.
The pitcher, number 47, Gio Gonzalez.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Gio Gonzalez. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hallo has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they're still in control, 7-0. Sean Kelly comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Sean Kelly.
Ready once again, A.J. Pollock starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Hit down the third base line. fielded by Rendon. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. Digging in and looking for more, John Ryan Murphy. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Up top, it's 2-0. Is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder.
Riding in once again, Steven Souza, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Gerard Dyson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and one gone in the inning. Too low, 1-0. The numbers, 282 to start play. Still without a home run and 5 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a strike. The 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted in the air to center. Eaton is after it. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Has a look, now the pitch. In there for strike 1.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
The 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
line towards center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Daniel Descalso will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. In there, strike one.
0-1.
Oh, 1, here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Murphy on third. Dyson over at second. Marte is over at first with one away. Descalso behind 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
A 7-0 shutout final today. The Nats jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Gio Gonzalez with his 4th win this season. Robbie Ray was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Washington Nationals. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. Left 6 men on base. For the Diamondbacks.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the Nationals combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 7-0. In the standings, the Nationals are in first place in the NL East, while the Diamondbacks are in third place in the NL West. The Colorado Rockies only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took down the Fish in Miami 4-0. Entering the day's action, the Marlins sit in last place in the National League East, while the Rockies are leading the National League West. The Padres amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Mets 6-5. At the start of the day, the Padres sit in last place in the National League West Division, and the Mets sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. Kelby Tomlinson collected a total of 4 driven in as the Giants defeated their rival Dodgers 4-3. Heading into the day, the Giants are in 4th place in the NL West, and the Dodgers are atop the division. The Phillies finished off a 3-game sweep as they took down the visiting Braves 2-1. As of today, the Phillies sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, and the Braves are 3rd in the division. Jonathan Villar really cashed in at the dish with 3 hits and 6 RBIs, leading the Brewers to a win over the Cubs 8-3. As of right now, the Cubs sit in second place in the National League Central, and the Brewers are atop the division. The Buccos hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 8-6. In the standings, the Pirates sit in third place in the National League Central Division, while the Cardinals are third in the division. Mitch Moreland was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs, helping lead the Red Sox to a win over the Rays 6-2. At the start of the day, the Red Sox are in second place in the AL East, while the Rays are at the bottom of the division. The Toronto Blue Jays totaled 11 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 6-2. As of today, the Blue Jays sit in first place in the American League Eastern Division, while the Rangers are in last place in the AL West. The Baltimore Orioles combined for 4 total home runs as they defeated the visiting Tigers 10-6. As of right now, the Orioles sit in second place in the American League East Division, while the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central. The Mariners combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 2-1. In the standings, the Indians sit in first place in the American League Central Division, and the Mariners are in third place in the AL West. The Chicago White Sox grabbed the 4-game series sweep as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 3-2. Heading into the day, the Royals are in fourth place in the AL Central, while the White Sox are second in the division. The Cincinnati Reds racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 5-3. Entering the day's action, the Twins are in third place in the AL Central, and the Reds are in last place in the NL Central. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim launched 3 home runs as they defeated the visiting Yankees 3-2. As of today, the Angels are leading the AL West, while the Yankees sit in fourth place in the American League East Division. The A's knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 4-1. As of right now, the Astros are atop the American League West, and the Athletics are fourth in the division. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.